What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You saw the title in the thumbnail. Last launch that I did for Perfume Box was Nitro Gold, and I spent a couple of days with it. Well, I've had this for a few days, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Since I know what it's kind of sort of supposed to be going into it, at least I was told, because I asked, kind of Absolute Aventus mixed with a fresh fragrance and or Absolute Aventus mixed with KEDP from Dolce & Gabbana. That's the two things I've been told it's kind of like. So there's an expectation in my head, and I've seen the note breakdown. So I said, we're just going to do a first impressions. Now that there's an expectation out there, I expect it to be good. We've got Kaaf Noir from Ahmed al Maghribi. Kaaf being really good, similar to Percival, Fierce, Mont Blanc Legend, so on, just very watermelon heavy. I expect monstrous performance from the previous Kaaf in this line, and I expect this to smell really good. If it's a fresher take on Absolute Aventus, let's say maybe more citrus, less spice, that's probably going to be really fantastic. So I don't know. We'll see. There's a link down below with the discount code if you want to check it out. Of course, you don't have to buy shit to watch this video. It's there if you want to do some shopping. Let's see if this is really good or not. I expect it to be, but then again, I could be let down. It's happened before. Stay tuned.
Back again, yet again, once again.
Always giving you the real, one fragrance at a time. It's TLTG reviews, baby.
All right. Let's see what's shaking. Pork chops and bacon. I'm sure every Tom, Dick, and Harry is going to be doing a video on this, I'm sure. Because this launches, it's been on pre-order for, a little bit now. And it officially releases the day this video is coming out. So I'm sure there's going to be a bombarding of content. And I can't speak on behalf of everyone, but I can tell you one opinion you can count on being 1000% authentic. If I like it, you'll be able to tell I really like it. This is kind of a pain in the ass where it's sticking in different places. So, over-glued, Ahmed al Maghribi. Over-glued. Overheated, I guess you could say. Because it's shrink-wrapped. That shit's sticking everywhere. My lord. It's still got a little bit on there, but... Oh, cap came loose. It's all right, though. Pop that back on. Piano Black. I expect it to harbor fingerprints, but it's sleek looking. Piano Black with gold accents, metallic gold. That does look good. Extrait de Parfum. I do expect it to perform really well. Ahmed al Maghribi. For being plastic, it's got a decent little bit of heft to it. Really good aroma. I do get the Absolute Aventus type smell. It's got a fruity, citrusy, spiced smell to it. KEDP, I get that tie-in. Juniper geranium kind of, yeah. Out in the air, like a very fruity KEDP. I see what he's talking about. That out in the air. I haven't sniffed it up close yet. I don't know. That makes sense. Dolce & Gabbana. Maybe it's because the expectation was there, so my mind's looking for it. I don't know. But Dolce & Gabbana K Eau de Parfum, of all things, and Creed Absolute Aventus, a blending of the DNAs. It does make sense when I smell it. I like that more than it just being Absolute Aventus. Like, way more than just a clone. This is more of a hybrid twist kind of thing, and that's my jam when it comes to these Middle Eastern fragrances. I prefer remind me of something, but don't be that exact thing. Walk me there and take me down a different path. Like, let me see where you were going, and then let's veer off. That's what stuff like this does. I like that. Yeah, it's very, very fruity. There's just the right amount of spiciness, but it's kind of thick. It's making my mouth water a little bit. Very thick fragrance. Very thick. Robust is a good word. Smells kind of like a red and purple berry, mixed berry kind of fruitiness to it. Maybe a little bit of orange and grapefruit combo kind of thing. Let's head over to Perfume Box and look at the official write-up. I know it's on the home page. It sure is. I see a grapefruit. I see a lemon just on the main page thing. Let's see. I'll put the notes on the screen for you guys. It's $45 before any discounts. And according to this, I'll put the write-up on screen for you guys. Ahmed al Maghribi Kaaf Noir unveils an exquisite magnetic citrus woody signature. A vivid rush of blood orange and Sicilian lemon spiced by juniper opens this captivating eau de parfum, but it says it's an extrait, so that's a typo. Its sophisticated heart of lavender and modern isoe super seamlessly transitions into a refined base of vetiver, cedarwood, and airy ambroxan. Kaaf Noir offers a polished, versatile fragrance, creating a quietly magnetic presence, perfect for day-to-night allure. I agree with that. Experience its unforgettable, seductive trail. Let me see if that's the same note breakdown that he told me. I feel like there was more to what he told me. No, same thing. Openings, blood orange, Sicilian lemon, and juniper. Heart of lavender, isoe super, dry downs, vetiver, cedarwood, and ambroxan. Man, that is very so. Orange makes sense. It's blood orange, so that's the spice I was talking about, because blood orange is a bit zesty. Got some zestiness to it. It's very strong right now too. But that maybe it's that juniper lavender combo. So the juniper aromatic, because the geranium in KEDP is very aromatic. It's not a sweet or minty type of geranium. I believe there's and juniper itself is pretty aromatic for being a berry, juniper berry. Yeah, this kind of does remind me of KEDP with a more KEDP with like a sprinkle in of, how do I go about this? A little bit of Bleu de Chanel Parfum, more so than Absolute Ventus. If I was to just take like strong placements from different things that I'm getting from it, like I'm getting elements of that, like the isoe super, like the woody presence of this with the lemon, kind of gives me a little bit of that. I get some Bleu de Chanel because it's so isoe super heavy here. But it's so juniper aromatic dominant that I get the KEDP tie-in. And I don't know, just the balance of everything gives a little bit of this spice, citrusy, woods, and all that good stuff kind of balances a little bit of Absolute Ventus. I would say if I had a percentage, this is the three things I'm saying. Just me individually, I don't know if another human being's going to make this comparison. I'm going to say like 40% Dolce & Gabbana KEDP. I'm going to say 30% Bleu de Chanel Parfum. And I'm going to say 30% Creed Absolute Ventus. That's kind of the balance I get. I get a little bit more KEDP than anything else in this opening. In the opening. The dry down obviously is going to tell a bit of a different tale. But this is actually, like, I would kick rocks at the original Kaaf over this. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think this. I don't want y'all to think I'm latest and greatesting you guys. Like, you know, I say like people are bad about doing that whole the latest is the greatest. Like, let me just spit it out so you know where I'm going with this. I want to say this is a better release than Nitro Elixir, Nitro Gold. I mean, that was the last release that Perfume Box put out, Dumont Nitro Gold, and that's a home run. I gave that a 9. This is a 9. This is very much this has more day-to-day appeal. It's not as fruity. It's more woody than it is because you had like salted toffee and all these layers of sweetness that are beautiful. I mean, they smell nothing alike. I'm just saying as far as Perfume Box's most recent releases, the two most recent releases that I've gotten from these Middle Eastern brands, well, Nitro Gold is a banger. I'm not changing its rating by any means, but this has more of a mass. This will suit the taste of those that like the more masculine, less sweet fragrances. Because this isn't layered with sweetness like Nitro Gold was. Like I said, they had salted, smoked toffee and vanilla with pineapple fruitiness, and kind of people were comparing the Born in Roma type of DNA, which kind of think not so much of that. But it's gorgeous, suits my taste. Whereas this is very much more aromatics, woods with citrus. And it's not layered full of sweetness. Now it is layered with the modern aroma chemicals. It's full of Isoe Super, more so than Ambroxan, but it doesn't come across as over-the-top chemical smelling to me. I clearly smell that soft wood appeal of Isoe Super. Like, I'm not surprised. If I wouldn't have seen that note breakdown, I probably would have guessed either cashmere wood or heavy Isoe Super, because it's a distinctive smell, Isoe Super. Yo, this is banging. That people are gonna, if you like fragrances like KEDP, if you like the Bleu de Chanel line, specifically the more woody side of Bleu de Chanel, no, this doesn't smell like L'Exclusif. It's not leathery. It's not full of incensey, smokiness, or anything like that. That's why I say the Parfum, because that one is super wood dominant. Isoe Super, cashmere wood, vetiver. You've got lemon zest, hence that Sicilian lemon kind of gives that, and it's zesty from blood orange, so lemon and blood orange with all the Isoe Super in the woods and everything. That's where I get this warm, sensual, woody smell with citrus of Bleu de Chanel Parfum. This shit's amazing. This is a 9 out of 10. I'm wearing this tomorrow. The day this video comes out, I'm wearing this. Yeah, this is rolling. I currently have Mancera Aqua Wood on, so because it's later in the day. On Wednesday, on Thursday, this video is going to come out. This is my scent of the day for Thursday for sure. And it is strong. This is thick smell. But a juniper. It's heavy on the juniper. I don't know how many of you like juniper berry. Not quite so much a gin smell, a little bit. Like, I wouldn't call it boozy because it's so heavy on gin. But a little bit of the gin smell, more aromatic than anything else. Kind of has that berry side of it. Again, if you've smelled KEDP, this is smoother, but that DNA is here, KEDP specifically. Not the newer ones with fig and suede and all that stuff. Not the intense, not the Parfum, and more richness than the EDT, which I think the EDT always got a bad rap. The EDT is pretty good. The EDP is probably the best one, though, as far as like just well-rounded to wear every day. That is so here with the Ambroxan and the Isoe Super. It gives that kind of feel to it. Yeah. I don't know how many of you pre-ordered it already, but for those of you that did, you're going to be happy. I'm confident you will be. You'll be happy with this one. Especially if any of those descriptors that I gave here today in this first impressions appeal to your taste, you're going to like this one a lot. You're going to like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. Where I don't think this replaces any one of those fragrances, I feel like it highlights the strong points of all of them. With, honestly, the least of it being Creed Absolute Ventus. I think it's more Bleu de Chanel Parfum with KEDP, with just a sprinkle, a dash of Absolute Ventus. So I had an expectation. It met and exceeded because of, I didn't realize, I wasn't expecting to get Bleu de Chanel Parfum out of this. Like, I was told maybe KEDP with Absolute Ventus or Absolute Ventus with kind of a fresher fragrance DNA. That made sense immediately when I smelled it, but now that the woods have set in, man, this, yeah, a strong dose of Bleu de Chanel Parfum as well, which is my favorite blue fragrance. So as far as designers, yeah, this is a home run, guys. 9 out of 10. For those of you that pre-ordered it, I think you'll be super happy with it. For those of you that were waiting to hear my opinion, green light go. For those of you that are just gathering information, well, that's my opinion on it. I hope it helps in some way or shape or form, but as far as performance, which I doubt will be an issue, check back the weekly rotation that follows this, because I'm going to wear this the day this video comes out. It'll be my scent of the day in a shorts video. This shit is stout, too. So, yeah, Ahmed al Maghribi Kaaf Noir, they dropped another banger. Good on them. So, shout outs to Perfume Box for sending this my way. I'm super happy to get to review these fragrances. This is really good. They seem to have exclusives on some good shit. These Ahmed, they got a lot of exclusives with Ahmed al Maghribi. They have pretty much all the exclusives with Dumont. And those two houses drop hits. They have a lot less misses than they do hits. This is a hit. It's just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Blind buy at your own risk. If you end up not liking it, don't you cry to me and blame me. You're a grown-ass man. You can decide how you want to spend your money. It's just my opinion. Just because I'm saying 9 out of 10, you may think 4 out of 10. You may think 12 out of 10. It might be your, oh my God, it's the greatest fragrance I've ever smelled. I don't know. I'm not you. I'm just me. And I told you what me thinks. And I hope that helps. So, links down below if you want to check it out with a code. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you guys in the next one.